Scientists cut this man's brain in half while he was alive and proved that your human consciousness, your sense of self, or your soul is all a lie. So everybody's brain is separated into two halves. The left deals more with speech and language, and the right with motor control and movement. And normally these two halves communicate to each other through a thick band of nerve fibers. But this man and many others like him cut those bands of nerve fibers to prevent epilepsy seizures. And this not only separated his physical brain, but gave him two separate forms of consciousness. Scientists actually proved this by putting a divider in between the man's eyes and putting a picture of a hammer on the left and a picture of a saw on the right. Interestingly, when he was asked what he saw, he said he only saw the hammer because his left eye saw the hammer picture and fed it to the left side of his brain, which controls speech.
What'd you see? Hammer?
But when asked to draw what he had seen, he drew the saw because his right eye saw the saw picture, and that controls movement and motor control. Even more interesting, when asked, why did you just draw a saw when you said you saw a hammer? The left side of the brain, the speech side, made up an answer. He said he must have seen a saw when he was walking to the lab that day. This proves that there's more than one you inside of you. And the feeling of consciousness and the feeling of self that you have is really just fabricated by your brain because of your circumstances and your environment.